What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be reacting to the third episode of Akudama Drive. This one's titled Mission Impossible. And yeah, you may already notice, for those of you who have been watching the series along with me, my arm is in a different place, and I'm kind of in a different sort of place relative to my background. That's because, as you can see right here, I've got a new desk. I have a nice little corner desk here. I've got my computer over on this side. I've got a little space here to do things. I've got all my stuff here. I've got a nice new big mouse pad. Well, is it really a mouse pad when it encompasses pretty much your entire desk? I don't know what they're meant to call those things. So yeah, I've moved things around. Having the mic arm here just wasn't realistic anymore, so I've moved it over here. I'll be experimenting with this position a little bit. I've already changed it since I did my little update video that you should go watch just to hear me explain some of the stuff there. So this will change a little bit as time goes on, but hopefully this works just as well. As long as the audio levels are okay, I can kind of forgive the fact that the whole thing's on display here. But, you know, it is what it is. Just going to take a little bit of getting used to, but I have actual leg room under my desk now. It's so good. Anyway, back to the show Akudama Drive. Last time, we've revealed that the cat isn't actually a talking cat. It's a robot inside the cat, which is pretty interesting. I mean, it fits the cyberpunk nature of this world, for sure. And we have got this group together to attack the Shinkansen, which is it's the train system, right? It's a real-life train, the bullet train, as England would know it. High-speed railway in Japan, and in this universe is almost considered like almost a supernatural entity, or at least the people in... Oh god, which one are we in? Are we in Kansai or Kanto? I'm gonna get these mixed up forever. Are we in Kansai or are we in Kanto? We're in Kansai, right? I believe. Because Kansai is the vassal state of Kanto. Because Kanto, well, basically nuked Kansai. Created this zone. And yeah, so we're in Kansai, and this train's coming from Kanto to Kansai. It's the only way you can do that, because there is this, like, huge kilometers high and wide, almost like, what was it called? The absolute zero zone, or something like that. Something to that effect. So basically, you can only get through on the Shinkansen, and as such, that's where cargo comes through. And there's a specific vault in the front carriage, which makes it sound kind of very important if it's in the front carriage. Normally, you wouldn't put cargo in the front carriage unless it was like super important, you know. But there's a vault there that we're going to be getting. We're not told what the contents of the vault are, because that's not important. It's just that we got to get the vault and its contents. Whether we have to open the vault, I don't know, or if we're just going to take the entire vault with us, but I feel like taking the entire vault's going to be a bit of a pain, but, you know. And just as we're planning all this, we get attacked by, what they call the Execution Division, I believe. We've got Master and Pupil. Fantastic fight scene. Absolutely fantastic fight scene, just because not only was the fight itself good and detailed and animated well, but all the background elements still adapting and changing to the fight as well. I feel like they were showing off with that bit just to show that they can pay that much attention to detail, but it works. It really does. We also got, as we crashed into the hotel, which is where the Execution Division was attacking us, we got a bit more information on Kansai Kanto, their relationship, what happened with the war and stuff. It almost felt like a propaganda film to show that Kanto is our savior, rather than the ones that literally put us in this situation to begin with. You know, so I wonder if they're... Like, someone brought up a point of wondering if they're talking about US-Japan relations from World War II. I don't know if that's specifically what they're going for. I can see the similarities. With Kanto now propping up Kansai almost as like a vassal state. Although I feel like Kanto is a bit more involved in Kansai than the US was involved with Japan, you know? But we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, let's get the episode up here, shall we? Watching this one on Funimation as per usual. What I'm going to do, these are time-based format reactions, bottom left of the screen, down, or I can't do the down here bit as easily. It's down here, down in the bottom right of the screen. You're going to see the timer for the episode. I'll count you down 3, 2, 1, play. Then on play, you start the episode, I start the episode, and we'll be in sync. Like I said, watching on Funimation, so the link to that is in the description. Yeah, you can use screen flash to tell when scenes are transitioning. It's not quite as effective on the mic arm this time, I've noticed, because the mic arm's now further away from it. The mic arm used to be right here, so it's not quite as effective. But we'll see. Like I said, this is part of me experimenting with the setup. So, with that said, let's just get into this week's episode in 3, 2, 1, play. Funimation logo. Here we go. Aha. We're at HQ, okay. If there's a next time. Oh, hello. Who are you? Definitely higher up in the division. This time. Interesting. Mm-hmm. Eh. I kind of doubt that, but whatever. That stare. Oh, yeah? And OP time. Mission Impossible. Still keeping up with the 90s naming theme, of course. Be interesting to see what the next week's title is. These are more of the Execution Division, I guess, then. Is it just those 4 that we should be concerned about them? Master Pupil, whoever the boss person is. And there's one more we haven't met yet. Alright. OP over. At the abandoned factory. What a bunch of misfits. We're actually taking all the vault, okay. Not just breaking open it. Kansai Station, yes. Mm-hmm. Well, wide open. I don't know. Interesting. Okay, tomorrow at 7. It's quite the time limit to steal an entire vault. These two. Aha, okay. Okay. Well. Interesting. Just need some form of communication. Okay. Kari's working alone. Interesting. They shouldn't have any resistance to run into. Yeah. Okay. What did we bring? Huh. Interesting. It's placing a lot of faith. Alright. Interesting. I would imagine so. Mm-hmm. Interesting. That's a good system. And Cutthroat looks dropping the knife. Okay. Hmm. What the hell she's doing here? I mean, yeah, building in the scene. I love it. Yeah, it is. That's a shot. I like that a lot. Yeah, all because of a 500 yen piece. That's really all it's come down to. Just pushing the button. Hmm. 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 Oh boy, these bunny and shark again. Okay. Ah, execution department. Okay. Yeah. Hmm. Okay. Interesting. Okay. I feel like they introduced that specifically because we're going to meet a character that's not going to be who we expect it to be. Hmm. I feel like they introduced that for a reason. All right. Hmm. 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 He's gonna believe her because everyone seems to believe everything she damn well says. See, everyone just believes Swindler. I feel like that is secretly her power. Okay, Packer. Nice. Why did she change out of her... Oh, whatever. Wow. Mm-hmm. Well, it's cargo and stuff. Well, yeah, people think it's some form of deity or supernatural being, so... Mm-hmm. I feel that's propaganda, but... Interesting he wants to get to Kanto, though. Is that the end goal, really? Interesting. Okay. Ooh, not running much time. Have we got to hit both the elevator buttons at the same time of that timer, or what? Nice gassing. They just completely believe everything she says. Well, actually, they don't believe her in that case. I mean, that's probably easily trackable. Blocks radio waves, of course. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Um, I think so. Sure, he is. Oh. Wow. Interesting using, like, religious connotation for all this. No, timing. Oh, that was nice. Oh. That was... I love the shifting cutthroat. I actually really like his character. What's that jumping around? Wow. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Interesting. Oh shit. Oh shit. Huh. How many more knives do you have? That's pretty nice though. Oh, is he gonna hit the button with the next one? Like the final one's gonna actually touch the button? Here's our knives. Oof. Wow. Oh. Did it work? It worked, okay. Nice. Up we go. Shinkansen platform. Oh shit. Mm-hmm. That. Hmm. Interesting. Mm-hmm. It's all going to plan so far. Oh boy. What is this, like an EMP? Yep, EMP. Nice. Of course, that sets the alarms off. Oh, it's leaving. Hmm. Oof. This must be accounted for in the plan, though. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah. Oh boy. Must be absolutely terrifying. And then... Oh, wow. Is that the vault? Looks like the front train has a lot of vaults then. Can't get close. Here comes the power back. Yep. Off it goes. Gotta get to the vault. And somehow open it. No, it's moving in the episode, isn't it? Yep. Nice. This was a good episode. Seeing them do the planning parts of the stage and then seeing them execute it at the same time was a really nice touch. Instead of just spending like 10 minutes explaining it, and then 10 minutes showing it, mixing it together, I think works a lot better. In my opinion, anyway. I still like this drawn ED style. Such a different vibe in the OP as well, I love it. And I still want that cat picture as like an actual like portrait framed image. Or on a canvas would work. Alright, now what's happening next? We get a preview, right? And then the episode title, I believe. Yeah. Oh, execution version's here. Okay. So there's many focus around execution division, okay. Speed, okay. Alright. Still 90s movies, because Speed... Yeah, Speed's a 90s movie, isn't it? Is that a Keanu movie? Was Keanu in that movie? I think Keanu was in Speed, wasn't he? God, it's been so long. Anyway, that was a good episode. That was a very, very good episode. I enjoyed that a lot. Like I said, the mixing of planning and execution stages of the plan being mixed in together, I think really, really works. And I see why a lot of shows will do that when they have a plan that they want to execute and show off. That's the way they do it. I'm glad that is the case. Yeah, this show continues to be very, very interesting. Now we've got to get the vault, but it looks like Execution Division is going to get in our way. How are they going to get in the way? Like, it was implied that they knew about the plot to get on board the Shinkansen. So maybe they were stationed there before they got onto it. Now the question is if they knew exactly which Shinkansen they were meant to be getting on. If the 7 o'clock Shinkansen was the one that they actually planned and was known to be planned to. So I assume they're lying in wait on the train already? Because that just seems to make sense, that they would be waiting as an ambush. But I still don't think those two Execution Division people, Master and Pupil, I don't think they could take on all of the Akudama. I felt like that's a bit presumptuous. I felt like they should have taken the backup, because then you've got a third Execution Division member which would much more likely have it, because you're currently going 2v6, right? Is it 2v6? Because I don't really count her in any way. I shouldn't really even count Hoodlum, I suppose. It would be 2v5, and then it becomes 3v5, which is much better odds. Because Hoodlum and Swindler, or Ipanjin, or Ordinary Citizen, or whatever, yeah, I don't see them being any problem for Execution Division. They could deal with those two pretty easily. But, you know. Yeah, another good episode. Very much interested in seeing how we get the vault out, and ultimately what the contents of the vault are. We've got an interesting bit as well, that Hacker wants to go to Kanto. Wants to be in Kanto. For what ultimate reason, I don't know. But wants to get to Kanto. Where's that scene? Yeah, I guess we're going to be starting to look into what all these Akudama are doing and why they would be willing to take on a job like this and end motivations. Be interesting. Because some of them, I mean, what's his face? Hoodlum, he's probably just in it for the money, right? And because, well, if he doesn't do it, he dies, right? But some of these other ones probably have ulterior motives, like we established with Hacker. It'd be interesting to see where these goes. I really enjoy Cutthroat as well. Like, he's an interestingly weird character that is very hard to write for. Because he has to be insane, but also put together at the same time in places, and that's a really weird combination to go for. But I really like his character and the way he interacts with Ordinary Citizen. And their little dynamic they've got going. Hoodlum and Brawler's duo is insane. We should probably get a bit more Doctor soon, because we haven't had too much of her, relatively speaking. Maybe she'll be the next one to get like a character motivation type thing going on, who knows. But that's going to do it for today, guys. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. Leave a like if you did, as per usual. Leave your comments as well down below on what you thought of the episode and how it's going so far. Don't forget to hit subscribe as well to see next week's episode, as well as the rest of the full 2020 lineup you can find on my channel. Thank you for watching. Until next time, see you guys later.